and welcome back to Moving with Meredith. Today's class is a 35-minute yin yoga class for de-stressing, releasing any tension in your mind and body. No equipment is required, and all you need is your yoga mat. So whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and begin. Sitting nice and tall, let's come into toe squat. So lifting the chest, lifting the heels off the mat, sitting nice and tall, and bring your hands to your heart center and your belly. Inhale and exhale, close the eyes. If you'd like, you could come into an easier position, so sitting in easy pose or nice and high on those heels. Breathe nice and deep from the belly, and then bring the hands to a cactus position. Extend those fingers, widen, pull up with the chest. Slowly transition into eagle arms by wrapping your left arm over your right arm, and then pulling nice and high with those elbows. If you pull, you can feel the opening in your chest. You can even drop your hands forward slightly, so relaxing the hands forward. Or bring them back up and play with the right edge for you. So find your right edge and then relax, breathing into this position, sitting nice and tall. Slowly unwrap the arms and come back to cactus, reaching with the chest, inhaling, exhaling. And then go ahead and wrap again. So opposite arm, left arm on top, and then pulling with those elbows. Find the right edge and then relax. Slowly open the arms back to cactus. And then exhale as you come into easy sitting pose. Take your arms and then give yourself a nice big hug. Good, sit up nice and tall and then fold over those legs. Relax the head, the jaw, close the eyes. Sit in this rock-like position, allowing yourself to fully disengage from the rest of the world. Visualize yourself coming out of the position and slowly take your time rolling up through the spine. Go ahead and switch arms, wrapping the opposite arm and giving yourself a big hug. Inhale and exhale as you fold over those legs, relaxing the neck, jaw, closing the eyes, and then sitting here for quite some time. Relaxing the hips, upper spine, lower spine, and just being in the moment. Slowly start to shift and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up. Unwrap the arms and come into melting heart. So shifting forward onto those knees, and then walk your hands all the way out in front of you. You can shift, find the right position, finding your edge, and then once you find the right position, hold here, breathing in and out through the nose, expanding the belly, and relaxing the upper arms. If you'd like, you can also fold your arms, holding your elbows, or even take your arms behind your head. Open the heart, the chest, and allow that heart to melt into the floor. Visualize yourself coming out of the position, and take your time, slowly start to walk your hands up and come forward into shoelace pose. So you're going to take your right leg, lift it over your left, and then stack your knees up on top of each other. Reach out nice and long with those arms, open the chest. And then when you're ready, slowly walk your hands over, forward folds, relaxing over the hips, over the legs, and breathe. Slowly start to roll up from the bottom of the spine, and then take your left arm, reach it nice and high, up and over as you reach to the opposite side, opening the spine, the side body, and reaching with those fingertips. Pull up and come back to center, reaching with the spine nice and tall. And then go ahead and switch sides, so switching shoelace pose, left leg over the right. And then when you're ready, walk your hands nice and slowly all the way to the forward fold. Relax, inhale and exhale, closing the eyes, relaxing the chest, the hips, the ankles. Visualize yourself coming out of the position and slowly roll up through the spine. This time taking your right arm, lifting nice and high up and over, reaching with the fingertips, playing with the head, and relaxing over. Release the arm down and then come forward and wrap the knees and feet underneath you. From here we're going to go into a nice little back bend. So you're going to take your arms, relax them behind you, lift the chest and open up. Play with the hips, rocking back and forth side to side, opening the hamstrings, the neck. And then you can even widen the hips a little bit and the knees. Good. Roll through the spine, rolling the head forward, bringing yourself up. And then let's make our way into a nice downward dog. So taking your time, lifting the heels, sitting back, plie the knees, open the chest, push nice and high with those hips, juicy plie. Good, and just play with your downward dog. Start to shift forward and come into dragon pose. So taking your right leg, lifting it, dropping the opposite knee, and then sitting up nice and tall. Drop the hips nice and low. And then come forward, relaxing the chest. And even come into a little twist. So taking your right arm onto your knee and then twisting up nice and high, reaching with that opposite arm onto the mat and lifting the gaze up towards the sky. You can stay here, or you can take your right arm, reach it nice and high all the way till it's straight, reaching through those fingertips. Slowly rotate the head down, keep the arm lifted, and look down towards the mat, playing with the neck. And slowly start to release that hand, bring it back to the mat, and then come into a tabletop position. Do some nice cat and cows here, so reaching up, inhaling, and exhaling through cat and cow. Playing with the spine, opening the chest. And then shift forward, take the left leg this time into dragon. Sitting up nice and tall. And then shifting forward, dropping the chest and twisting. Twisted dragon, opening the neck. Reach up with that opposite arm, left arm nice and high, looking at the sky, relaxing the neck, and pulling with those fingertips. Relax the arm down. And then let's shift into sleeping swan. So come back towards that tabletop and then take your right leg forward, flex the front foot, relax the back leg nice and long, sitting up nice and tall, and then slowly walk down into sleeping swan, folding over those hips. You can play with your heel, maybe moving your foot a little bit forward, and then drift off into sleeping swan. Start to shut your brain, your monkey brain off. So if you're thinking about what you're supposed to do later on today or what you haven't gotten done yet, just switch that off. Bring your mind back to the center, back to where you are in this moment, and get rid of the monkey brain. Visualize yourself coming out of the position, and then slowly take your time, walk your hands all the way up, and then shift and switch legs. So sleeping swan on the left side, bending the knee, relaxing the opposite leg nice and long, flex the front foot, and then find your edge, and slowly walk your hands down, forward fold, drifting into sleeping swan, this time completely relaxing over. Start to shift out of the pose and walk your hands all the way up. From here, we're going to go into butterfly pose. So you're going to grab the soles of the feet together, sit up nice and tall in those sit bones, relax the shoulders down, and then from here you can play with your neck. So rotating it side to side, up and down, relaxing on those sitting bones. From here, shift into half butterfly pose. So taking your left leg nice and long out to the side of you, and then bending your right leg, flex the feet, sit up nice and tall in those sit bones, and then whenever you're ready, walk the hands out, forward folds. Relax the hips here. You can shift back and forth, finding your right edge, and then relax in this position as you release and let go of that monkey brain. Slowly start to shift, and then walk your hands nice and slowly all the way up. Switch the legs. So this time, right leg nice and long, bend the left leg, flex the feet, sit up nice and tall in those sit bones, and then walk your hands forward, forward fold. Start to visualize yourself coming out of the position, and then slowly take your time to roll up, walking the hands up with you. From here, we're going to go into dragonfly pose. So this one can be quite intense. Make sure that you're easing into the position. So we're going to extend both our legs out nice and long. Make sure we're sitting on the sit bones. You can flex and point the feet a little bit. And then you can also bend the knees here as much as you'd like. So from here, I like to shift right to left, opening up those hips. So bring the arm up nice and long, left arm nice and over, reaching, open the spine, opposite side, arm up and over, relax, opening those hips. Good. From here, we're going to face the leg. So walking our spine down, forehead to knee, opening those hips even more. And then inhale, exhale as you go to the opposite side, forehead to knee, keeping the feet flexed or pointed. And then slowly shifting. I like to play rolling right and left all the way down towards the center until you're finally in full dragonfly pose. And relax. It's okay to shift here and have a rounded spine. This pose is dynamic, and you're allowed to shift within each of these postures. But once you find your right edge, make sure you're still and fully relaxing into the pose. Start to visualize yourself coming out of the position. And then with this one, really take your time, rolling side to side, using the hands to walk yourself up. And when you're ready, come into your belly with your forehead relaxing on the top of your hands, resting belly, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, walk the hands up and come into half frog. So taking and grabbing the right leg, you can grab the ankle, the top of the foot, whatever feels good for you. Lifting the chest up and using that bottom arm to help support you. You can play with your neck here, so rotating it, whatever feels good, and extending through the bottom foot still, so pointing that toe, extending from the chest and the top of the head all the way down to the toe. Gently drop that leg down and then switch sides, so switching arms, lifting the chest nice and high, grabbing the ankle or the toe, and then assessing how deep you'd like to go with this stretch. Find your right edge and then hold. Gently relax the leg and then come into open wing. So you're going to drop the chest and then bring your right arm out beside you. From here, slowly rotate open as you bend both knees together on the mat and then slowly open the chest. This is a wonderful stretch for opening the spine, shoulders, and then it's also very comforting. So just relax here, no monkey brain, fully relax into the posture, inhaling and exhaling. Take your time and gently shift to the opposite side, so open wing on the left side this time, leaving the arm nice and long behind you, opening the knees, and then using the opposite arm to help support you. If you'd like, you can also take that right arm and drop it behind you, behind your back, towards your lower spine. Slowly shift the arm down, relax the leg, and then come onto your back. From here, we're going to go ahead and go into Happy Baby. So when you're ready, grab both of your feet. You can grab the tops of your toes or your ankles, bend the knees as much as possible, and feel that long spine on the mat. You can play with your neck right to left, shifting or rolling on the lower spine. Exhale, drop the hands, drop the legs, and then let's come into corpse pose. This time we're going to come into pentacle, so you're going to extend your legs a little bit longer than normal. Extend your arms and create an X shape. From here, inhale, exhale, relax the head, the eyes, the jaw. Relax the chest, the hips, down to the thighs, the knees. Relax the ankles, toes. Relax the entire body and slowly melt into the floor. Drift off into corpse pose. and inner peace. Thank you so much for taking this class with me today. I hope you feel relaxed, and I hope you enjoyed this beautiful scenery of Devon as much as I did. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video, and we'll see you next time on Moving with Meredith.